Hello and welcome to Flippin Through, the internet's #1 Mad Magazine news, review, and interview channel. And today we are celebrating. We are flipping through Mad Magazine number 500 to celebrate the fact that I have over 500 subscribers. Our greatest issue ever. Cover price, released June 2009. Cover price $5.99, which is indeed cheap. Now, here's something else that you should keep in mind, and I do think that this is significant. 2009. Hold on. I don't know the math exactly, but it's been at least 13 years, right? It's 2022, and it's still $5.99. How much have comic books gone up in that same amount of time? They've held the line at $5.99 for quite a while. This is... Oh, wait. I forgot. I have to do things. What do I have to do? I have to say, hey, thank you so much for tuning in. Please remember to hit subscribe. I've reached 500, but now the goal is... it's far off in the distance there. It's 1,000 subscribers. And that's going to be... It's going to be a lot to get there. It's taken 3 years to get to 500. Hopefully it doesn't take another 3 years to get to 1,000. But please hit like, hit subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. Oh, wait, no, that is the like thing. Leave a comment. I don't even know what I'm talking about right now. But if you want to support me in a different way, if you think, hey, this is worth a couple bucks, this, half-assed mad channel, well, check out patreon.com/flippinthrough. Those people who are supporting me right now are Ed, Misimo, Tom Richmond, David Strickler, Megan McInerney, Shane Buckley, Bobby Weigel, Cam Hayden, Rob Wilson, Rod Mead Sperry, Andrew Goldfarb, Casey Ori, and Little Cozy Nostril. Thank you guys so much for your support, and I hope that I can keep on earning it. And again, for like the 1 millionth time in a row, I've forgotten to mute my phone before I start this. What do you get? You get a 6 set of stickers and a really neat mad stencil that I 3D print myself. So that's kind of cool, right? Let me see. What am I trying to do? Oh, yeah, the overhead shot. Let's get me in here. Look at that. It's like I Dream of Jeannie in here. Anyway, so Mad Magazine number 500, if you want to flip along with me. I'm looking at Mad cover site. It's a good thing to use because I skip over stuff sometimes. Or I forget to mention the artist or writer. And things like that. Look at this. The spirit. Starting off. Well, first off, I want to talk about this cover. I love this cover. It's kind of that classic. This is like, I would call this Norman Mingo-esque. This type of gag. It sort of like the donut one in issue 90. Where it's like the thing that's supposed to be doing the thing isn't, but he is. I don't know. I really like this cover. I think it's beautiful, and they have like the little, is that filigree along the outer edge, and it's recognizing that it's a significant issue. Mad 100 it was like a gold cover, I think, and it said like our 100th issue, and then it was Alfred just saying big deal, and that was fun because it was tongue in cheek. Issue number 300. Celebrated, mentioned that was the 300th issue. Issue 400 did. Issue 500 does as well. You'll notice I didn't say anything about issue 200. Issue 200, for some reason, this type of thing irritates me. They don't even say it. It's like a Close Encounters of the Third Kind thing. It's like I think Jack Rickard does the cover. It is so frustrating. It's like, I know that it's like do it in a self-deprecating way, right? Like this, our greatest issue ever, and that's not saying much. Or our 100th issue, big deal. 500 is a big deal, just like 500 subscribers. Here we have, nothing hits harder than vengeance. The spirit, the spirit. Wait, I think there's a lot to dislike about this, right? Wasn't the spirit was the why can't I remember the guy's name? Eisner, right? But this is from the creator of Sin City and 300. They do that same thing. The thing about Sin City and 300 is this type of imagery worked because those were both Frank Miller books. It's a Eisner book. Why would you make it look like so dark? And I don't know. I mean, what do I know? I actually never even saw the movie, but I'm pretty sure it sucked. So I have no problem criticizing it. I have no problem being critical of things that I don't know anything about. A note from the editor. In the interest of fairness, the current staff of MAD feels it cannot claim responsibility for all 500 issues of MAD that have been published. We proudly stand on the garbage heap created by those who have gone before us, most notably editors Harvey Kurtzman, Al Feldstein, Nick Meglin, and Jeanette Kahn, and art directors John Putnam, Lenny Brenner. Also culpable are the 704 writers and artists collectively known as the usual gang of idiots who have contributed their talent to MAD since its inception in 1952. With this editorial note, we acknowledge and thank each and every one of them in lieu of some sort of bonus check. John Ficarra. That is a nice little note. And I always like this when it's like a fake sticky note or a fake thing clipped onto there. I don't know why. I like corny stuff sometimes. Look at some Tom Bunk, Groucho Marx. Listen. Nothing says 2009 like a Groucho Marx reference. Oh my goodness. Let's see. An airheaded problem. We got to zoom in on this. Celebrity snaps, kiss, knights in Satan's service. No, thank you. I am not giving them any attention. I want to congratulate the entire MAD family for reaching what is truly a publication milestone. It's 500th issue. But more than that, I want to thank the MAD family for allowing me to grow up with them in my 61 years and their 56 years. Throughout the years, I have savored MAD's humor and satire as only MAD could editorialize, from buying missing issues on eBay to complete my collection, to attending a Sotheby's auction with other MAD fanatics and browsing through William M. Gaines' memorabilia. I will always remember how much MAD has meant to me, even though my efforts to convince the U.S. Postal Service to create an Alfred E. Newman stamp have failed. Even now I continue to buy 2 copies, one to read, fold in, and use as a coaster for my morning coffee, the other to store in my collection. My only question is how to convince my daughters, once I'm gone, to keep my treasured collection, rather than putting it up on eBay. David Lubin, Tampa, Florida. This is very, normally this sort of self-congratulatory letter that they publish, I poo-poo. But it's the 500th issue, so I think it's okay. The better question, Jiffy Lubin, maybe once your daughters realize how much your MAD collection is worth, how to keep them from murdering you so they can inherit that fortune. Enjoy your sleepless nights. Ed. Well, a few things. One is like, the collection. What does a collector do with their collection? Sort of like Doug Guilford. He had on his site, like, write an essay and you can inherit my collection. Because it's like, my daughters, one of them has started reading MAD magazine, but will she want all of my collection? And I don't even have a complete collection yet. She doesn't want it. That's a burden. That's not an inheritance. But what are you going to do? I don't know. Make it more collectible because it'll just go into a garbage heap. The big easel. Oh, the AOL discs. That's very cool, actually. That's really, really cool. I like that. MAD fans of the month. I always wanted to do this. I had when I was a kid, a pretty modest collection. This is actually significant. MAD magazine number 500, the first appearance of Dalton Vaughn, goes on to become a MAD magazine artist and writer, artist at least. At the end of December, our teachers assigned us to do a history project on someone who somehow changed history. We thought about it seriously and came to a conclusion to do our project on the founding fathers of MAD, the founding father of MAD, William M. Gaines, Dalton Vaughan, and Dillon Day, Smithville, Indiana. Look at that. History Day. History Day is fun. And then there he is, Dillon and Dalton with their history project. Bunch of MAD magazines. And there it is, the little trifold board. Oh, man. It's awesome. High school and middle school is awesome. So this is it. This is this video doubles not only as a celebration, but also as the first appearance video for Dalton Vaughan. It took him a while to get published in MAD magazine again, but that's actually two friends of the show that we have. I've seen on here published in MAD magazine. Wait, who's? Oh, I forget. Wait. I'm so bad with names. I'm sorry. You know who you know. The person knows who they are and are probably rightfully offended by the fact that I cannot remember. I'm a piece of shit, dude. Sorry. Anyway, let's move on. We're like 10 minutes in, 11 and a half minutes in, and we're just getting to this. This is disturbing. The Fundolini pages. Oh my God. 8 bright sides of having octuplets. That's like, I have to move on. That's actually very difficult for me to look at. I'm kind of disgusted by that. Abraham Lincoln. That's so dumb. Is this Cheney, who I often mistake for Caldwell. Axe buried in your skull, pencil stuck in your chest, escape mental patient, chewing the flesh off your leg. Try numbs aspirin. It's actually like, this kind of reminds me of a thing I just saw on, I think it was a New Yorker comic, but I saw it on Instagram where it was like, pants for Tom, some other thing for Tom, some other thing for Tom. And this two guys are walking down the street and one of them says, I think it's time to disable cookies. This is basically the same joke, except not. Other revelations in the upcoming book, A-Rod, The Many Lives of Alex Rodriguez. A-Rod, my buddy was telling me, is going to buy the Timberwolves. He's like a partner in taking over the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here we go. Writer Jeff Cruz. Jeff Cruz is a very good comedy writer. He claims he can't remember whether he was injected with nanodro and just expects everyone to believe that. Rodriguez was the guy who sold Michael Phelps that marijuana. Dude, I think I need to put my glasses back on. Why? I haven't worn them in a while. Spent much of January of this year waiting to see if Governor Patterson would appoint him to Hillary Clinton's vacant Senate seat. I don't know. I got to move on from here. It's too hard to read. Herman Mejia, unfortunately, not doing this. He was the best artist for the celebrity cause of death betting odds. This month, the Jonas brothers, catastrophic styling gel mishap, murdered in it. That's a 3-1. Oh, there's 3 of them. So it's like kind of 1-1. Anyway, murdered in cold blood when unfamous, jealous younger brother finally snaps. Testicular explosions resulting from honoring virginity pledge of their promise rings. Tragic knife fight with the Naked Brothers on the 2012 season of Confessions of a Teen Idol. And a fatal overdose of syrup while collaborating on a single with Lil Wayne. Syrup being a mixture of cough syrup and alcohol, right? Isn't it? I don't know. That was not a recipe for how to make syrup. YouTube. Here we have, look at this, is a late entry from Bob Clark. They're getting everybody in here. Late entry from Paul Peter Porges, too. Wait a second. A mad marginal. A mad factoid. Stephen Sondheim wrote a song for the live musical The Mad Show. That's so cool. Wait, are there more of these factoids? Here's a factoid. A factoid used to mean something that was not actually factual, but now people have misused it to the point where it just means like a fun little fact. Look at this, dude. They got well, I guess this is Al Jaffe was still active at Mad Magazine. Here we have snappy answers to stupid questions. Are you taking steroids? No. And you can believe me because this is Truth Serum. No. Tonight, it's free rubella vaccination night at the ballpark. No, I'm not. Now, will you please hand me my size 22 hat? This is what I don't understand. All right? Why does the government get involved with things like the baseball steroids scandal? Can anybody explain that to me? Because, I mean, they're just breaking a rule of baseball. It's not that important, is it? Could somebody please explain in the comments? The notorious AIG, Very Bad Boys, presents an astonishing collection of financial hits. Includes Life After Debt intro, Mo Money, No Problems, You're Nobody Till Somebody Bails You Out, Sky's the Credit Limit, Taxpayer Hater, Gimme the Loot, Wall Street Remix. When did this come out? 2009. That's right. That's when we were learning. Is that when we were learning about things, phrases like too big to fail? Or was that later on? Melvin and Jenkins. Kevin Pope. I love his style. Jenkins knows communicable diseases don't just pick and choose the dirty people, which is why it's his responsibility to get a complete checkup below the waist. Melvin sets off a DEFCON bug bomb in his pants before a big date. Oh, that's so disgusting. And here, look at this. This is not, unfortunately, I'm looking. No, this is, so we have Monroe. They're like, this is so much fun because I believe at this point, Monroe wasn't happening. Right? Like, when was the last time they had snappy answers to stupid questions? When was the last time Paul Peter Porges or Bob Clark were in an issue? Look at Paul Coker right there, illustrating some stuff for Jeff Cruz. Holy smokes, the Fundolini pages is big. It's like they tried to fit everybody into this one. Yeah, this really is quite a good issue. And then they have an ad for the International Spy Museum. I wonder if they still have this stuff. International Spy Museum. Okay, this is what I got to do. Somebody remind me. Look up Herman Mejia. That's the first thing I got to do. Second thing, go to the International Spy Museum. Okay, I'll write it down myself. All right. Look up Herman Mejia, and then spymuseum.com. Okay. Now I'll remember it. Anyway, Mad Issues 1 through 100, Murmurings and Mumblings. This, what is this? This is just a collage. That's all this is. Which is cool. So look at, you have like, you got the mole right there. John Law, coppers won't put me in jail. No, not me. No, 9. Nyet. Nyet. Is that nyet? Never, not. And then you have, do you have Starchy on this page? Yes, you do. There's Starchy. And then here's Lenny Brenner. Issue number 1. If I got that wrong, people are going to be pissed. Some Basil Wolverton. Basil. The Crust ad. Here's this one, that the Berlin Wall side story. I forget what it was called. Like, I just had this in an issue. Look at that. This is one of the few pieces of work that, why can't I remember his name? The guy, wait, do I have some of his, I have some of his artwork here on trading cards. Frazetta. Yeah. Frank Frazetta, like he did some of these, that was like one of the few pieces in Mad Magazine that he did. This one, number 60, I think, issue number 60 with the flip-flop cover and the first appearance of Spy versus Spy. How did they choose all this stuff? That's the question. Spy versus Spy versus Spy. It's great, man. I love it. All right. And then we turn the page. And it's the dead celebrity apprentice, Tom Bunk. Oh, and it's Donald Trump. We got to see, what is Donald Trump saying about himself? And is it still relevant today? I'm Donald Trump. I'm not going to try to do a Donald Trump impression, okay? I'm Donald Trump, welcoming you to the Trump boardroom of the Trump Organization, atop magnificent Trump Tower. This is my oily son, Donald Trump Jr., and my waxy daughter, Ivanka Trump. Trump, 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 Trumpy Trump, 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 Trump. Let the fruit of my groinal trumpetozoa fill you in with the details. Oh, look at it. They both became political. Who do you have? Cleopatra. Bow to Cleopatra. Bow to Cleopatra. As Queen of Egypt, I held unimaginable power, and my millions of subjects treated my every utterance as the received wisdom of a living God. Think Oprah, but without the book club. That's messed up. They had books? Hieroglyphics? Doo-be-doo-be-doo. Oh, Blue Eyes is back, this time from the grave. The name Frank Sinatra guarantees results. In my career, I was responsible for 203 hits, or 208 if you believe the FBI files. Oh, my goodness. Wouldn't it be fun to, if I had a time machine, I would just be trying to find out if all of those like weird rumors are true. Lots of rumors about this guy. Why, it's me, Groucho Marx. The pleasure is mine, being on a series with the Donald. I think I'd rather be with the Mickey Mouse than the Goofy. What a show. You mean I got up from the dead sleep for this? When I could be home decomposing my memoirs? I'd call my agent to complain, but he died in 1929. I think that's like kind of cool. They like really captured Groucho's voice and cadence in that. Who wrote this? Who wrote this? Desmond Devlin. No surprise there. Uh-oh, I have a visitor. All right. A beautiful Spy vs. Spy by Peter Cooper. I don't know. It's been a while since I've gone through one of these. Oh, and it's Spy vs. Spy vs. Spy. Oh, those poor guys. God, they're always getting so humiliated by her. All right, let's see. How does he compose these? That's my question. Oh no, help? Oh no, a lady is in trouble. Grab that ladder. Oh, he's like, I'm going to get smooched up because I saved her. Oh, ladder fight. Classic. Oh. Ooh, throws him down. Oh no, it's a hologram. Oh, Jesus. Then they burn to death. Oh, sweet. Even more. All right, cool. Wait, was there any more mad factoids? Oh, yes. There's one there. And one here. I keep missing these. And one up there. Why didn't you tell me? Why didn't anybody stop me? All right, a mad factoid. After Mad spoofed the TV show 30-something, the producers wrote a role into the show for editor Nick Meglin. Robert Downey Jr.'s father directed Mad's only movie, Up the Academy. I got to frame that. I got a poster of it. I got to frame. Here we go. Mad has had 2 animated TV specials, neither of which has ever aired. Here we go. I want to get all these factoids. MAD's issue number has matched its cover price only 3 times. Issue 10, 10 cents. 25, 25 cents. And issue number 499. Oh, that could become an incorrect fact if they make it to 590. Oh, wait, no, they renumbered them. Never mind. It'll never work. So here we have, oh yeah, this is like, they did this with movies too, where it was like a review of the movie within it. And so we have Mideast situation, mess. This beautiful issue. This is, I think, my most watched video is the one I did, with Batman and Robin. Phone bone. You have, what's his name? General Patton. Or is that's not General, it is General Patton, but that's from the movie Patton, so it's not actually General Patton. It's, who is it? I wanted to say Edgar Rice Burroughs, but that's definitely not it. Murrow. Leave a comment down below. Tell me who I'm thinking of. And here we have Planet Tad. I think that the controller for the Wii is called a Wiimote because whenever anyone says it, it sounds like they have a speech impediment. It's a Wiimote. Yeah, it's almost definitely a play on that. That's not funny. That's not funny at all. Anyway, I'm just halfway through, and there's a lot more to go. It presents a mad look at the marginals. Holy smokes. Oh, you know what? I think they've done this. They've done something like this. Have I looked at this before? The only problem is like a lot of them are cropped. It's like not the whole gag. Because, sometimes it just goes on, it'll be like actually that long that it's done. Wait, what does it say? It says 500 of my favorites from the past 45 years. We also have, I'll zoom in just to see this factoid. A mad factoid, an Alfred E. Newman lookalike contest between David Letterman, Prince Charles, and Ted Koppel was won by Prince Charles. Wait a second. I thought I did that issue, and I thought they like chickened out and said none of them won. I remember because that's like one of the worst it's one of the worst covers of a Mad magazine ever. It is like, it's pretty crazy how much he's done. He has to be like, when you take into account all this like little doodles and like the Mad marginals, he has to have the greatest number of pieces of artwork in Mad magazine by a long shot, right? Issues 201 to 300, Snatched Glory and Bruised Knuckles. I mean, these are like, that first one was kind of cool, but it's also like, I don't know. I get what they want to do. They want to like, that's very cool. Take off on Shepherd Fairies, little Obey artwork. I like that. Fun fact, mad factoid. It's Andre the Giant. That is the face that is used in the Obey posters by artist Shepherd Fairy. Let's see. A mad factoid. The first sound effect to ever appear in Mad was kapoka, 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 fizz. That had to be that was the car breaking down, I bet. That's what that was. Right? Because wasn't the first, yeah, they were driving up to a house. It was like yeah. I'm right. I'm almost positive. I can't, the strip club I love. I think the next time I come back to like issue 500s, I want to pay more attention to the strip club. Give that a little bit more attention. The rush to Antietam. The rush to Antietam. Anyway, why would they name it that? Great art masterpieces, and that what they would be saying today. If they test me for steroids, I'm dead. My baby's got back. Oh my gosh. Your donuts taste like shit since you got rid of the trans fats. Where is... Oh, only one more week till America's Got Talent tryouts. Look at, they did give, what do you call it? They attributed the artwork, right? But not in order of appearance, because that's Syrah. Where's the Rockwell? Oh, that's the Rockwell. Okay. Anyway, nobody cares. MAD Google's headquarters. We gotta zoom in on this. I'm like trying to keep this at 30 minutes, but I think it's not gonna happen. Ryan Pagelow, the writer here, giant computers transmitting internet ads directly into your subconscious based on reading all of your personal Gmails. That's basically what's happening at this point. And drop slots for bribes from companies wanting to move up Google's search results list. Room where someone is watching you right now. Extensive files on all your porn searches, waiting to be leaked to destroy you if you should ever decide to run for office. I don't think that's actually happened. Elevator to Google's underground cavern of gold. Pod of Chinese censors to erase references to Tibet and Falun Gong from any Google searches made in China. That's like so fudged up. Google swarm of nanobots awaiting the final command to take over the planet, and the bunker for top Google execs and their team of lawyers stocked with enough food and water to outlast any antitrust lawsuit or YouTube copyright infringement suit. Oop. Wait. There's this. What is this? Insanity clause, an unhealthy obsession with Wolverine. Just kind of mocking blogs. I like it, but we don't have time for it. Issues 401 to 500. Beginnings. Pretty fantastic. I mean, yeah. This was my era, I would say. Right? I don't know. I'm inbred and I vote. I love that, like, when you look through it and you can see people like Paul Coker who have been there for such a long time and they can still be included in this, like, modern era. Dave Berg. Yeah. Rick Tolka. Oh, my goodness. Tom Richmond, of course. It's fantastic. They have a ton of photos of guys. Wonder why that is. More so than in the other ones. The Bailout Hymn of the Republic by Frank Jacobs. I'm not going to sing it. I'm sorry, guys. I'll do it on a live stream when I start those again. A mad factoid. The FBI once asked MAD to stop calling its director, J. Edgar Hoover. To stop calling its director, J. Edgar Hoover, J. Edgar Electrolux. Is that true? Some of these seem true, but that one doesn't seem true. And then here is, I'm going to move on from there. Oh my gosh. Oh, so it was illustrated by a bunch of people. Herman Mejia, Richard Williams, Harry North Esquire, Jr. No, he's not a junior. Jerry Gersten, Tom Richmond. Oh my gosh. Angelo Torres. Oh, that's cool. Mort Drucker and James Warhola. That's really cool. I like that they got all those guys in there. That's very neat. That's a nice touch. Now, this is one of my favorites. This is a great poster. This should be a poster. Artist Drew Friedman, writer Ryan Pagelow, the Sidewinders, Old Man Troopers, the Teacuppers, Woolly Mammaries, Lopsiders, Perkies, Back Boobs, Cross Eyes, and the frightened freckles. Oh my goodness. So genius. With that, you guys, I'll stop there. There's just a ad for a video game on the back, so we don't need to look at that. Hey, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your help getting to 500 subscribers. I really do appreciate it. Hit like, hit subscribe, leave a comment down below, and thank you so much for watching. Toodaloo.